Well, I think fortunately for everybody, last Friday, April 18th, the stock markets were closed for Good Friday. But, the day before, Thursday, the 17th, Dow Jones lost another 530-ish points. It's right around 39,000 points. So, it's only down about 6,000 points from its high in February. So that's great. But and in after hours trading right now, like futures leading into tomorrow, Monday morning, when the markets will be open again, all of the indexes are down. Dow's down another 260 points. S&P's down. NASDAQ is down. NASDAQ's down almost 100 points. I mean, and in the none of this is normal category, I guess, Donald Trump is not doing anything, and he's not changing any messaging. He's not taking any steps to ease the fears of the stock markets. And yes, the stock markets, the various indexes, are not the economy, but they're certainly an indicator of economic health or lack thereof, and economic outlook, be it good or bad. And, he's not budging with China on tariffs. I think we're still at 145%. China's at 125%. And I read a whole bunch of stuff about that this weekend, and it's like the Secretary of the Treasury said that we are in a very strong position because we import from China 5 times the amount of stuff that China imports from us. And that struck me as a very dumb thing to say, which surprised me and made me think that I was wrong, because that guy has become a billionaire by working in the financial markets and on Wall Street over the last 30 plus years. But it's like China can replace the things that they get from us, and they've already started doing that. They've replaced American imported beef with beef from Australia. They've replaced American imported soybeans from Brazil. And they're just almost everything that we sell to China, they can get from other countries. That's not true for a lot of the things that we import from China. And, they shut down their exporting of all of these rare and precious metals that go into different things a couple of weeks ago. And as just one example. And, and then one thing that I saw that I don't quite understand the implications of, but I saw some folks' videos about it, is that Hong Kong has said that this coming week, I think, they are going to stop shipping things to the United States using the United States Post Office. And which I was like, I don't know what that means. And then I saw a lot of TikToks from healthcare workers and people who work in hospitals freaking out, essentially saying, and private people too. It's like, diabetics get their insulin from China. I saw a TikTok from one woman. She said, our hospital gets like 50% of our supplies and our equipment from China, and we get about 90% of our medications from China. And if there are delays in the shipping of those things, that would be catastrophic, and people are going to die. She said that like hospitals would have to shut down. I mean, They're not products that we can just simply order from another country because they're not made anywhere else. And we saw some of that during COVID as well. I can't remember who it was that I heard say, if you were China or Russia or Iran or North Korea and you wanted to eradicate the importance or the strength of the United States of America on the global stage or in the economy, you'd tank its economy, you'd trash all of its alliances with Mexico, Canada, Europe, Australia. You would cripple its economic relationships with all of its allies, and you would start completely imploding the country from the inside out. And it might have been, it sounds like something that either David Frum or Bill Kristol would say, so it may have been one of them. They were like, if you were China or Russia, you would be hard pressed to accomplish as much to destabilize and isolate and economically hurt the United States of America as Donald Trump has gotten done in the last 90 days. And his supporters are cheering it on. It's fucking unbelievable, man. It's amazing.